top news headlines. Education Minister S. Rajan attends Hindi Diwas Samaro. India reports 25,404 new cases of COVID-19 in last 24 hours. And 20 civilians found killed in Afghanistan's Panjshir Valley. Good evening and welcome to Pony Television English News at 6:30. Before we move on to the news, a COVID awareness for the general public. We are collectively facing a pandemic threat that is sweeping across the humanity beyond oceans and borders. Considering the seriousness of COVID-19, it's about time we step up against this deadly disease, maintain a safe distance from others even if they don't appear to be sick. Wear a mask in public, especially indoors or when physical distancing is not possible. Choose open, well-ventilated spaces over closed ones. Clean your hands often. Use soap and water or an alcohol-based hand rub. Get vaccinated when it's your turn. Follow local guidelines about vaccination. Cover your nose and mouth with your bent elbow or a tissue when you cough or sneeze. Stay home if you feel unwell. This is Loving RIMAI giving you the latest news update. Hindi Diwas Samaro program was held today at Hindi Teachers Training College, located inside DM College campus, organized by Hindi Teachers Training Institute, SCERT, and Hindi Teachers Training College. Education Minister S. Rajan, SCERT Joint Secretary D. Manihar Singh, Hindi Teachers Training College Principal L. Gambhir Singh were present during the function. Education Minister S. Rajan in his speech emphasized on the need to change the expression Meitei Lol or Meitei language into Manipuri Lol or Manipuri language. Rajan also stressed on the importance of using Hindi. The minister also informed that distribution of smartphone to underprivileged college students has already started and that the same gadget will also be provided to disadvantaged school students soon by the government. Rajan also said plans are afoot to recruit more teachers to solve the problem of teaching shortage in government schools and colleges.
English language puna kari tamiba. Si ekoi kaktaki loan oina, yamna loans dega speak oina Meitei me si kaktang pannaba tauba Meitei pannaba duna taubnena doye hedi Meitei me kahayagi mauta Manipuri language Manipuri maye kahayagi Manipuri taiba community budima loina tamuya kanena idi khalle.
India on Tuesday reported 25,404 new COVID cases in the last 24 hours, pushing the overall tally to 3,32,89,579, according to data updated by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare at 9 p.m. This is the third day in a row when the daily count cases have remained below the 30,000 mark. Yesterday, the country reported 27,254 daily new cases. In the span of 24 hours, 339 more people died due to COVID-19, pushing the death toll to 4,43,213. In a sigh of relief, the number of active cases in the country declined by 12,062 in the last 24 hours. Currently, the active cases tally stands at 3,62,207. Meanwhile, the total number of people recuperated from COVID-19 has now reached 3,24,84,159, with 37,127 more discharges registered during the previous day. In the last 24 hours, 14,30,891 samples were tested, according to ICMR. So far, 75,22,38,324 vaccine doses have been administered under nationwide vaccination program till 7 a.m. on Tuesday. At least 20 civilians have been found killed in Afghanistan's Panjshir Valley, which has seen fighting between Taliban and opposition forces, according to BBC. Communications have been cut in the valley, making reporting difficult. Footage from a dusty roadside in Panjshir shows a man wearing military gear surrounded by Taliban fighters. Gunfire rings out and he slumps to the ground. It is not clear if the man was killed was an army member. Combat uniforms are common in the region. In the video, a bystander insisted he was a civilian. The BBC has established there have been at least 20 such deaths in Panjshir. One of the victims was a shopkeeper and father of two called Abdul Sami. When the Taliban swept to power last month, just one region held out. The Panjshir Valley has long been a focal point for resistance in Afghanistan. Under the opposition commander Ahmad Shah Massoud, the region repelled both the Soviet forces and the Taliban. Mountain peaks surround the valley, making it difficult for anyone trying to capture it. Let's take a short break. We'll be back with more updates after the break.
Occasion makhal kya ki cake, haibadi, photo cake, layer cake, brunch cake, barbie cake, fruit topping cake, cupcakes in a chingba from bigani, amadi adomgi apam bamong da cake customized tawbagi kudong chabasu pisari. Kudong chabasing asi lawbi na bagi damakta lengsing bidau aikoi address NG College Road near Naurantong. Phone number 9864112972. Aikoi online partner food wifi amasung food web tagisu order tawiba yagani.
Kaidawina kanano kaigino kaidubiyo masipumna noi lebide gari ahan maga tongba ngamdrabane khura laga tongni khaliba namai du kaidro senbun puthoga leibidi ngamdra senbun puthokna leiba ngamdrasu imphal phelas ta salo ai ju ahan ba lengam tadana imphal phelas tagi loan oine lori
imphal finance na longbu manu de gari loan lobu ya khudong chaba pijari adom na pam mo khali gari kurima lobu be ya
kaidawina kanano kaigino kaidubiyo masipumna noi lebide gari ahan maga tongba ngamdrabane khura laga tongni khaliba namai du kaidro senbun puthoga leibidi ngamdra senbun puthokna leiba ngamdrasu imphal phelas ta salo ai ju ahan ba lengam tadana imphal phelas tagi loan oine lori
imphal finance na longbu manu de gari loan lobu ya khudong chaba pijari adom na pam mo khali gari kurima lobu be ya
Occasion makhal kya ki cake, haibadi, photo cake, layer cake, brunch cake, barbie cake, fruit topping cake, cupcakes in a chingba from bigani, amadi adomgi apam bamong da cake customized tawbagi kudong chabasu pisari. Kudong chabasing asi lawbi na bagi damakta lengsing bidau aikoi address NG College Road near Naurantong. Phone number 9864112972. Aikoi online partner food wifi amasung food web tagisu order tawiba yagani.
Kaidawina kanano kaigino kaidubiyo masipumna noi lebide gari ahan maga tongba ngamdrabane khura laga tongni khaliba namai du kaidro senbun puthoga leibidi ngamdra senbun puthokna leiba ngamdrasu imphal phelas ta salo ai ju ahan ba lengam tadana imphal phelas tagi loan oine lori
imphal finance na longbu manu de gari loan lobu ya khudong chaba pijari adom na pam mo khali gari kurima lobu be ya
Welcome back after the break. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh inspected the renovation work being taken up at Sri Sri Govindaji Temple in Imphal yesterday. Once the upgradation work of the temple is completed, the Govindaji Temple will be one of the most iconic spiritual destinations in the country, Biren said. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh had a fruitful meeting with the civil society organizations of Ukhrul district last night over the death of Todrechan Kashung, aged 31 years, and Nausomi Lungleng, aged 29 years, both residents of Sinakaite village in Ukhrul district. The Chief Minister informed that a special investigation team, SIT, under the chairmanship of IG Intelligence has been constituted with DIG Range 2 and Special AIG Housing as members to probe the incidents. The families, along with the civil society organizations, will be taking the bodies for their last rites. Tamenglong civil society has boycotted the Go to Hills 2 campaign initiated by Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, protesting against alleged infringement upon the rights of the Hill people. The civil society organizations include Tamenglong Village, Students Federation, Society for Enhancing Tamenglong and United Women Organization, Tamenglong. A joint press release issued by the organizations said that the recent decisions taken by the state government infringed upon rights of Hill residents. It was a direct humiliation to sanctify of the Article 371C of the Constitution of India and Presidential Order of 1972. The release cited the Manipur Hill Area's Autonomous District Council's Bill 2021 and the order passed by Manipur Assembly Speaker for induction of 8 MLAs in HAC. Mantripukri Battalion under the aegis of IGAR South in a joint operation with Manipur Police apprehended an active insurgent of proscribed group National Revolutionary Front of Manipur NRFM from Langol area in Imphal West District on September 12. Based on specific input, troops of Assam Rifles along with Manipur Police launched an operation which led to the apprehension of the insurgent. The apprehended insurgent was handed over to Lamphal Police Station for further investigation, IGAR South said in a release. The Tengnopal District Kuki Chiefs Association KCA along with Kuki Students Organization KSO Tengnopal, Hill Tribal Council Moray, Kuki Women Union and Human Rights and Molnay Area Welfare Council have appealed to the government of Manipur not to indulge in transfer of officers against the existing rules and regulations. The frequent transfer of deputy commissioners of Tengnopal defies rules and is highly unsolicited, a release said. LS Sekojang Baite, General Secretary of KCA Tengnopal, in the release said since Tengnopal became a full-fledged district in November 2016, 6 DCs have been posted and transferred till date. This leaves no time for the officers to focus on development of the district, it said. 137th birth anniversary of freedom fighter Laikhuram Khagendrajit was observed today at the office of Khagendrajit Research Committee KRC located at Wangkai Kaitil, Asangbi in Imphal East. Khagendrajit Ningsing Isay, written by 20 lyricists and edited by Okendra Kundongbam, was released on the occasion. Former DIPR Director K. Meghachandra, KRC President Dr. M. Kunja Bihari, and Artist Training cum Educational Research Center Vice President Sobita Mongjam attended the event. They paid floral tribute at the photo of Laikhuram Khagendrajit, Pungsubam Ningthemjau, Jongtham Mera Memcha and Katrimayum Tomba. Kongkham Meghachandra urged that no one should forget Khagendrajit's concept of revivalism. Khagendra also founded the Meitei Mayek High School to promote Meitei Mayek or script, Meghachandra recalled.
Revivalism, Miti Mayeko, Mayekam Lay, hung up by the high school man, but the Yankina, Toba, Mayamanda, Badumba, Mamon, the Twilcom, Ama, Labor, Dumba, like Amadi.
Nonay Battalion of Assam Rifles under the aegis of Headquarters 22 Sector Assam Rifles and Inspector General of Assam Rifles East organized a free medical camp at village Khongsang today, celebrating 75 years of independence as Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, keeping in mind the problems faced by the remote villages due to the COVID-19 pandemic and common morbidities of monsoon season affecting local populace. Nonay Battalion organized a free medical camp and provided medical assistance and also distributed medicines to the villagers at village Khongsang and surrounding areas. The free medical camp commenced with an informative lecture on justice for health, where locals were enlightened on basic healthcare issues, including precautions against viral diseases and COVID-appropriate behavior, as well as importance of hygiene or sanitation for maintaining a healthy lifestyle. A total 74 civilians were given treatment besides providing free medicines. Job card work under Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Generation Scheme (MGNREGS) has resumed at Sorok Atigbi Gamarga of Hilgat Gram Panchayat in Jiribam district. However, some locals say the job card holders were not adhering to the government laid down SOP guidelines. On the other hand, already released wages for some job card workers have remained withheld. Laitanthem Nilamani and T.H. Shantikumar, both residents of Sorok Atingbi, expressed unhappiness over the pending wages.
Corona ni aduni adani haidra yang wana kunare basiga pasha phangba khara phange chang bakhara jangai chang ta bakhara chang te si kamai to no si me amda hajeni.
Sajik Battalion under the aegis of IGAR South organized a workshop to promote Beti Bachao Beti Parao Abhiyan at St. Mary School, Kolan Village, Chandel district yesterday. The event was conducted to promote various government schemes on women empowerment. Parents and teachers were also briefed on government's effort to ensure education and participation of girls in the mainstream. The event culminated with the distribution of essential items to the school administration. Let's take another short break. Stay tuned.
Government of Manipur is working with full dedication to fulfill PM Modi's mission to bring clean water to every rural household in the country. CM N. Biren Singh has already announced that potable water would reach all households in rural Manipur by 2022. How ambitious this task is can be gauged from the fact that when the National Jal Jeevan Mission was launched on August 15, 2019, only 5.74% rural households in Manipur had tap water connections. This meant that out of 4,51,566 such households, only 25,920 had functional household tap connection. But in just 2 years, that number has grown to 2,35,628. That is from 5.74% to 52.18%. 284 villages and 255 panchayats have already achieved 100% FHTC status. Such has been the seriousness of the government that 2 remote villages close to the Myanmar border, Khangbarol and Khengjoy, have also been provided full regular water supply. These villages were once severely infected with insurgency, but now all 155 families there have tap water supply. Despite the massive COVID-19 outbreak slowing down the progress, CM N. Biren Singh is determined to provide every household potable water supply by next year. As PM Modi aims to bring clean water to every home in the country by 2024, CM Singh is ensuring Manipur is at the forefront of this mission.
Welcome back after the break. 64th birth anniversary of renowned social worker Wahengbam Basanta was observed today at his birthplace, Porompa Tawantaba Lekai. Gifts were distributed to his friends who worked with him for Katrigao constituency and Manipur at large. Floral tribute was paid at a photo of Basanta on the occasion. Basanta worked untiringly for the development and welfare of the people of Katrigao constituency. Minister Thongam Biswajit Singh today provided sewing machines to 3 people of polling station 535 of Thongju constituency. The machine distribution program was assisted by members of the polling station committee. Red Shield Division, in pursuit of empowering and to establish a connect with the local populace of Manipur, flagged off a skill development program in collaboration with Pragati Edutech at Red Shield Auditorium, Lemakong Military Station. The flagging off was done by General Officer Commanding Red Shield Division. A total of 44 educated but unemployed youth, including 20 girls, will be undergoing a 3-month hospitality and tourism management course at Guwahati. These aspirants were selected after interviewing 134 youths from across the state of Manipur. Students were shortlisted by a registration process during which Each individual had to undergo a rigorous personal interview, which was followed by detailed documentation. The program was organized by 59 Mountain Brigade under the aegis of Red Shield Division. The skill development training entails candidates undergoing a basic 3-month training in hospitality management, further facilitated by provisioning 3 free lodging and boarding facilities in Guwahati. Manipur possesses immense potential for development of its tourism sector. These selected youths from economically weaker sections, after having acquired hospitality management skills, have the potential to become a beacon of youth empowerment in the respective locality and Manipur as a whole. Speaking at the ceremony, Major General Navin Sachdeva, Sena Medal General Officer Commanding Red Shield Division, remarked that the course is a stepping stone to unfold opportunities for the youth by improving their skills and enable secure a decent employment. The General Officer exhorted the youth to realize their immense potential and wished the youth a prosperous future. He further said that more such skill development programs will be organized in future, and Red Shield Division remains committed to provide safe environment and socio-economical upgradation of youth.
State is really all over the world. Natural beauty here cannot be compared with that existing anywhere across the country. The hospitality industry can occupy center stage, and therefore, with this as the genesis, I really compliment Brigadier Periwal and everyone who has been associated with this project, who have conceptualized and seen through, and now are giving this opportunity to the youth for getting training, developing expertise in the hospitality industry.
Representatives of various Kuki civil societies under Kuki NP Manipur, the apex body of Kuki tribes, called on Chief Minister N. Biren Singh at his office in Imphal yesterday to submit a memorandum to Prime Minister Narendra Modi through his office. The memorandum is to pursue the Prime Minister to bring justice and an honorable solution to the killing of Kukis in a conflict with the NSC and IM during 1992 to 1997. The Kuki civil bodies included Kuki Chief Association, Kuki Women Union, Kuki Organization for Human Rights, and Kuki Students Organization, GHQ. Assam Rifles battalions of Churachandpur sector under the aegis of IGAR South organized an anti-drug awareness drive to raise awareness amongst the local youths about the ill effects of drugs at various locations of Churachandpur, Bishnupur and Nonai districts yesterday. As part of the event, lectures on drug abuse and its impact on society was conducted, followed by administration of pledge to keep up the fight against the drug abuse and its illicit trafficking. The drive also promoted sports and various self-employment opportunities available to the youth to ensure their active participation in nation building. Churachandpur Battalion Assam Rifles under the aegis of IGAR South celebrated Pushan Ma with the children of Only Grace Orphanage Home at Churachandpur on Monday. As part of the event, a lecture was conducted on the staff and children on the importance of nourishment and education of children in overall development of society. The children were also educated about COVID-19 protocols like maintaining social distancing, wearing of masks, and regular washing of hands to safeguard themselves. The event was culminated by distribution of essential commodities and nutritional items. The Assam Rifles has organized the 3,000-kilometer-long Freedom Cycling Rally as part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations, which started from Shillong on September 5 and will culminate in New Delhi on 2nd October 2. The rally commemorates 75 years of progressive India and the glorious history of its people, culture, achievements, and also promotes the Fit India movement. The cycle rally plans to touch important places associated with India's freedom movement and en route. The rally includes numerous interactions with locals to include them in the spirit of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations. The rally on its 7th day had reached Kolkata on 11th September from Nabagram, West Bengal, after covering a total of 216 kilometers in one day. The cycle rally has covered a total of 1,115 kilometers till date and continued its journey to New Delhi on September 13. Before we end the news, the top news headlines once again. Education Minister S. Rajan attend Hindi Diwas Samora. India reports 25,404 cases of COVID-19 in the last 24 hours. And 20 civilians found killed in Afghanistan's Panjshir Valley. That is the end of the bulletin. For the news at 6:30, stay tuned to PONYTV for more updates.